guess I'm alive. So, how are you guys doing? Hoover Hernandez here. Um, Today, I am going to tell you, I'm gonna show you a couple of strategies of how you can increase your restaurant's revenue by 20% this year. And I'm also gonna review a couple marketing trends for 2019. Now, I'm talking about restaurants, but these ideas, they apply for any kind of business. So if you find any value, or if you think that you can use this for your business, by all means apply them, ask away, and I'll be more than happy to answer any questions. So actually that helps me, because the more questions they're asked, the more I get to talk about, and I love that. So who doesn't like the questions when you're doing something like this? That being said, I'm just going to go ahead and review a post that I came across. Actually, a friend of mine put it on Facebook and one of the private groups that I belong to. And let's see. This one right here, restaurant marketing strategies that you should be following for 2019. Now, the first one is going to be right over here. The first one, in this day and age. Perfect. In this day and age, if you're not promoting your restaurant on Facebook and Instagram, you are losing money constantly. Probably Facebook is the best tool for online marketing strategies. And I happen to focus on restaurants with Facebook, so I can testify that that is completely true. That's one of the things. If you are not using Facebook for your restaurant, to promote your restaurant, you're leaving a lot of money on the table. Second, it's going to be, you should use giveaways to promote the food you deem the best in your place. Now, many of the times I come across some restaurant owners that they are reluctant to give like an appetizer or a dessert for free, because they probably are having a hard time financially. And I understand that, but you have to give something in order to get something. One experience that I'd like to share all the time is that a restaurant that we don't necessarily like or love, they send us a coupon for a buy one, get one free entree. So, my wife and I and my daughter, we went to this restaurant, had a very nice lunch, and we spent $95 or something like that. And we only went there because they offered us through text messaging the chance to get one entree for free, but we end up spending a lot more. So that's something that you should be thinking about. The third, it says right over here. I want to blow it up a little. This one right here. You need to be on Instagram. So whenever a huge follower, or someone with a huge follow, they go to your restaurant, they take pictures of your food, and you're gonna get that free exposure. That's a no-brainer. The fourth one is, you should build a list of devoted restaurant goers that subscribe to your place through either email or text messaging, or nowadays you can implement what we call chatbots. And I can tell you that chatbots, they present a very unique opportunity for any kind of restaurant or any kind of business, because there's a lot less friction in the sign-up process. Because think about this. When you go to a website and they ask you, give us your email, and we're going to give you this for free. And you know what? you're like, no, I don't want to give my email or anything like that. But what I found is that up to 70% of the people that go through a chatbot, meaning your Facebook Messenger, they are less reluctant to give up their email, phone number, even their name. So that's something to think about. And then the fifth point right here is mobile marketing. Mobile marketing. It says right here that you should send mobile coupons through text messages, and that is true. But you can also do it through Facebook Messenger. All right. So with that being said, I just wanted to do this really quick, and I'm gonna go to another very important area of this video that I wanted to show you really quick. Well, I hope it's quick enough because it's about 11 slides right here. But here it goes. How to increase your restaurant's revenue by 20% this year with Facebook ads. Now, the question is, do you still think that Facebook ads are difficult? And I'm going to tell you something. This analogy, oh my gosh, I forgot about this word, and I love it, actually. This analogy, I heard it from a friend of mine who lives in Twin Falls, Idaho, and he asked me, how much is a basketball worth? In my hand, probably nothing. It's been more than 30 years that I don't play basketball, so it's worth nothing. But in the hand of LeBron James, how much do you think that is worth? Okay, so let's transfer that now to Facebook ads. Someone that doesn't know how to use Facebook ads, how much money do you think that it's worth for you? Now, in my hands, because that's all I do, that's what I focus on, it could mean thousands and thousands of dollars. So that was just a little analogy right there to try to convey what I really see. Now, just posting to social media more likely won't get you any customers, any new customers. What happens is that you probably have a follow. If you have a restaurant and you already have like 1,000 likes, maybe 5,000 likes, well, guess what? Facebook limits your reach. Every time you post something to your page, you only reach 5 to 7% of those people that already follow you. And the reason why is because, well, Facebook is a public company, and they have to make money. So they did that years and years ago. No, about 5 years ago. For you to be forced to pay for advertising so you can reach out more and more people, because I wish I could show you right now, but otherwise it's going to take a long time in this video. But one of my customers that I was working with last year in December, which is one of the toughest years, he was having a hard time. Before I started working with them, they had a reach of about 1,600 people with every post they had. And when I started working with them, because we were doing paid advertising and then organic advertising, and then they were reaching, in 2 weeks, they were reaching over 20,000 people with every single post they used to do. And they doubled their sales, by the way, in just 2 to 3 weeks that we were working. So for Facebook, social media advertising, you have to have a strategy. Otherwise, it's not going to be effective. You have to have a calendar of posts and pictures and videos that you're going to be posting every single month, if not for the whole year. And that means your pictures, your videos, your posts, etc., etc. And as a restaurant owner, I understand that you're so busy all the time. You're wearing a lot of hats. I know that because I've been in the restaurant industry for 20 years here in Salt Lake City. And I've seen many of my bosses at the time. They were just so stressed out about everything, and then in the end, they closed down the business because they wanted to do everything, but that is not possible. Now you can decide now if you want to apply this strategy yourself, or you can have someone else do it for you. Now, the first advice I'm going to give you is run birthday campaigns. Okay, you can start talking or targeting people within a 5 to 10 mile radius from your restaurant's address. And what it says right here, 25 to 65, it doesn't really matter how old your target audience is, because for birthdays, everybody loves to spend some money for that. Celebrate their birthday, and usually people that go to restaurants to celebrate their birthday, they don't go with 1 or 2 people. They probably go to 4 at least, to 10, 20, 30 people with them. So there's that extra money coming in for you. So people splurge on their birthday celebration. That's exactly what I was saying, even if they are in the lower tier of income. So I would only make sure that I'm targeting people between ages 21 to 65. And why 21, not younger, is because if you're a restaurant, you probably are selling alcohol. And just to be safe, you just want to focus your efforts in 21 and older, just in case. Another, target people with upcoming birthdays within 2 weeks, and add interest in your Facebook targeting of restaurants or dining. And those are going to be the people that are going to be more prone to take you up on a birthday offer. For example, you could do, hey, is it your birthday, or your birthday coming up in the next 2 weeks? Here's a free entree when you come in to celebrate at a restaurant. Here's a free appetizer, or get a free birthday cake with your dinner, or whatever you can offer to a birthday person, because they're going to bring you some more people. Remember, you have to give something in order to get more. So there's that. And then you can also target people with upcoming anniversaries. Start talking to them 1 month before their main event with retargeting. And this is where I say something really, really cool. Where I mentioned something really cool. Retargeting, it is fantastic, because right now you want to create conversations with your customers. And there's a saying in internet marketing right now that conversations are the new conversion. Because before, when people weren't that savvy about the internet, you could present something to them, like an offer or anything like that, and with a click, that was a conversion, and everybody was buying left and right. But as the time has passed by, right now we are more savvy, and when you notice when someone is advertising to you, more likely you're going to be, and mainly on Facebook, you're just going to scroll your in your wall, and you're just going to ignore those advertisements. That takes me to another comment, that if you want your posts to be very effective, even though I'm not a social media manager, but I know this, that Facebook is going to be focusing a lot more on how organic your posts look. For example, pictures. Don't edit them that much, or make sure that they're about you, or about your customers, or about your employees. Rather than photoshopping a picture, do something that feels more natural. And one person that I really, really like, and I think that she does a really good job at it, is my friend Molly Pittman. We're friends here on Facebook, and she has a Facebook fan page, but she made it look as if it was just another Facebook profile, because there's 2 things on Facebook. One are the Facebook fan pages, which are for business, specifically, and the Facebook profiles, which are for people only. So if you make your your fan page to look like a Facebook profile, that would be fantastic. Make it look organic, because Facebook algorithm, they can detect, they know when a picture is photoshopped or very well made or it has good lighting and whatnot. That's why I'm making these kind of videos, because I want it to be shaky like this. I want it to be more organic looking, even though I'm here in my house right now in my bedroom. But yeah, there you go. Make your posts look more organic, and you're gonna be just fine, because Facebook is gonna be paying a lot more attention to that. So yeah, start talking to people with retargeting 1 month before, meaning you could do a video ad, and then about your restaurant or about them, or asking them about their anniversary, and make sure that those videos are very, very short. And then if you will have the ability to target or retarget people that watch that first video at 50%. Meaning, if your video is 60 seconds or 1 minute, you can tell Facebook, you know what, Facebook, out of all these people that watched my video 30 seconds or 50%, show them this other advertisement. And with retargeting, things ad costs decrease, and it's usually more effective, because right now, or it's always been that we don't always buy at the first time we see an advertisement. We think about it, we research it, and then if you see it again, you are reminded of it until you make a decision to buy. So there's that, and the last thing I believe is going to be, and this right here is going to be, separate Instagram from Facebook campaigns. They are two different platforms. They work together, but they give you different metrics, different numbers. Different kinds of people go to Instagram, more millennials, and Facebook is going to have a little bit of everything, or a lot of everything, because there are billions and billions of people that we have an account with Facebook. So I think that's going to be it. Okay. Oh, this is probably one of the most important things that I can tell you, and I told you, and I talked to you about it in the post review that I did. Build a database of customers to reach to them over and over again. This is probably the most important thing that you can do to get most for your marketing and advertising dollars. Because think about it. If you spend $1,000 and you don't build a list of emails, phone numbers, and Facebook profiles, okay, what you're doing is that you are just throwing money away, because you have no way to retarget these people, first of all, or reach out to them over and over. Now, if you do, for example, if you spend $1,000 this month, but you got like, I don't know, let's say like 500 emails and phone numbers and Facebook profiles, guess what? Next month, you're going to have 500 people that you can send them a new offer to, and bring them into your restaurant. And then that database, they're going to be loyal customers to you. And then on the second month, you can reach out to them again and invite them back to your restaurant. Bring them 5 to 7 times to your restaurant, and more likely you're going to have them for a year at least. And within that year, you're going to make tons of money. Okay, so that's the end of it, and I hope that was informative. I hope that was worth it, and I will talk to you later. Let me see. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and finish with this right here. All right. It's interesting. Okay, this is the default scene. All right, so there's that. I hope that was helpful, and I'll talk to you later. I don't know what else to tell you. Okay? Finish it.